Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.
Good morning, everyone. Good health. Good health. Not good morning. Good health. Bad habits are hard to break. How is everyone doing today? My glasses are really fucked up. I feel like they just need to be soaked in something, you know? Try this. And the cloth that I use is also dirty, so that's not helping any. Gotta wash the cloth too. Let me see if this will help. That works. Need a clean piece of material. How's everyone doing today? Oh my goodness. I want to do a health check-in. I want to check on your mental health. I'm checking on your toxicity levels. Are you okay? Are you okay? And why not? If you're not okay, why not? So, what's going on, guys? I really need to open this window, so give me a second. I have to see what's going on around me. How you doing today? Let me get over to the comment section and see what everybody is saying. I'm okay, but a bit worried about my job. That's been a running dream, Amory. That's been a running, not dream, a running theme, Amory. A lot of people are worried about whether or not they're going to be able to sustain their jobs. And one of my clients told me that their company announced a restructuring. And when I checked, it looked like it was going to be layoffs. So I don't blame you for worrying, but rather than worry about your job, what can you do? What can you do besides worrying? Answer me in the feed. What can you do besides worrying? Because worrying leaves us stagnant. So what can you do now? How can you power up? Let me know. Give me an answer. I'm sleepy this morning. Sleepiness is a protective, energetic measure. So maybe the universe, with everything that's going on electrically, is affecting you, Noel. Well, when spirit comes in the room, it can make you feel immobile. And all you have to say is, if you are not of God, get out. And then go to sleep. They have to listen to you when you say, if you are not of God, get out. Believe you me. Good health, Tiffany. Good health, Millicent. Good health, New Jersey Ebony Queen. Got it. Hi, Angela. Oh, how's Tony doing? Today's Tony's birthday. Today's Sissy Pooh birthday. And she will be 68 years old. 68. Yeah. Ah, yeah. I was trying to get to be with her for her birthday, but it didn't work out. Um, so it is what it is. She's 68. Whew. Acting 40, child. Acting 40. Let me see. Let me go back up. Oh, okay. Now let's see. Hey, Marie, you didn't answer me yet. You then go ahead and be celibate. Who's stopping you, Blaze? Enjoy being celibate. No one's going to stop you. Go ahead and become a virgin again. I did that. I was celibate for so long that when I had sex again, I I bled because my vaginal walls closed. Because I got tight walls anyway. We talked about this, right? When I go to the GYN, they gotta put the teenage things in me. They can't put a woman size thing in me because I don't have that, right? When I tell you tight, this is me, like that, right? So, um, I went celibate, not because I wanted to be celibate. I just don't want to have sex with weird, sloppy men, and that the men stayed weird for years. They're just starting to fix their ugly selves, but they stayed weird for years. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to sleep with. Like for me, it's not about sex. Like I don't need the sex. Like if I give sex, it's damn good. It's a lot of work I put in. Is damn good. In any case, I don't want to put in all that work if you're a sloppy Negro, right? I stayed celibate for so long that when I finally had sex, I had become a second virginized woman. It can happen. Mhm. I was virginized, didn't even know it. And I don't know if you know it, but you can be re-virginized. I was. I just wish I was virginized with the man that wanted to be with me. Ultimately, I did like stay with him for a while, but he wasn't mine. So, but I had no regrets. I had no regrets being virginized. Well, I didn't know I was virginized. I had no regrets being celibate. I had no regrets opening up my celibacy. I don't have regrets at all. I don't have regrets in sex, in life, in my decisions, in my choices. I do what I want. Hurt no one. That's the difference. I hurt no one. Mhm. Yep. Talking about men. So my car's in the shop, right? Betsy. And Betsy's a white girl. I've already figured it out. Betsy's not black. Betsy's white. I got a white friend in Betsy. Okay. So Betsy's in the shop for that's put in a brake booster or something. And then so I don't have a car at all. So I've been trying to get these men depend upon no one. The one thing I've begun to realize I cannot depend upon. I think that is sad, but I can't depend upon it. So I'm trying to get these men to help me, like let me drop my car off and then come pick me up, right? Idiot savants. Never happened. So rather than ask again, I just took my car and I just walked home. Like I've walked before, I'll walk home. Like it's just the sun is scorching. So that's the only reason. So I said, well, take it early enough. I don't know what time they opened, but I got there like 9-ish. Take it early enough and dropped the car off, which I did. Then I walked home and then I went to the store where I got these curtains, but they didn't have the curtains, which I knew because I bought these 6 months ago. So if these curtains got to stand as is, they got to stand as is. I really don't care, right? As long as I don't have the broken doors anymore, I'm really happy. So I go to walk home, and where you walk home is up a hill, right? So you know I'm dying already. I haven't been exercising. I've been healthy, but not exercising. But it makes two different things. So I'm walking up the hill, got my bottle of water because I was prepared, got a visor on, got on cotton like I do today, which I don't even feel this air right now. Oh, got on cotton. Oh, I got this air right here. Okay, I got this air. Got on cotton, walking up the hill. When you walk up the hill, there's this little dip, right? And then the hill goes down. But at this dip, you can't see anything until you come over the dip. There my ass is laying in the middle of the street. Because when I fell last Sunday, I went to cross the street. There were no cars coming this way, and I could see the cars way down this way. I go to cross the street, being conscious that when the cars come over the hill, they're going to see me and not be able to stop. So I was conscious of like, get out of their way because I can see the cars coming from this direction. Why? Why do I trip and fall? Again. So last Sunday when I fell, this leg gave out when I went to walk across the street, but maybe in my excitement, I did a double step and this leg, the injured leg, which was healing, gave way. I fall flat on the floor in a direction. I'm here, and this is the cars. They can't see me yet. When I tell you I did a ninja twirl and jumped my black ass up. Remember, last week I couldn't get up. This week, I didn't have a choice because they wouldn't see me. I got up so quickly, got on my knees, lifted myself up, and got over to the other side so that these cars could see me. But I'm in so much pain today. Pain. Just so much pain. Everything hurts. I'm doing good, darling Rhonda. I need to start doing some more walking like Tracy. I just started back walking without my car, but I fall over often too, Tracy. What's happening to us girls? Age, child. Ain't nothing but a number. It's age and weight. Feel better. Thank you, pretty brown eyes. Okay, so Anne Marie says, oh, wait, you guys are talking to yourselves, and I don't know where I fit in. Let me see. Oh, happy birthday, Tony. Well, let me just read what Anne Marie said here. Maybe I'll go back. Tiffany, yeah, I'm just going to keep pushing through. I'm highly valued at my job, but with Agent Orange trying to move my department, it's getting to me a bit. I think that's unfair to Agent Orange. He's not in charge right now, Anne Marie. So it's not Agent Orange. Yes, I'm okay, child. I'm okay. The good part, I think what's turning out good, I realize, is that maybe I wasn't exercising recently, but the fact that I was exercising, the memory of my body is in here. So now I know I really need to go back to exercising. I just wasn't exercising because I didn't think my car could just make it every morning, but my car did make it anywhere I wanted to go. So why I stopped, I don't know. But I need to go back because it's one of those things like when you get older, you have to exercise. Yeah, the men should be wanting to help, but what I'm finding is that men like men. Men don't like women. They think we're using them. And I've proven myself as friendships, I don't use anybody. But the minute you ask them for help, they get all like, she's using me. It must be a historical thing that men go through. I don't know what it is, but maybe. But they like each other. You know what I mean? Like they'll in my complex, they'll all go to, lunch together. They have this great male bonding. The minute a woman shows up, it's like, you're using me? And it's like, no, like, I've proven my character. Why would you guys think that? But then that's their problem. Like, this is their problem with women. And they could be right. Maybe women do use them. So I look no different than any other woman, except that I never ask for favors. So what are you all doing? In any case, it is what it is. You guys are making yourself so crazy about this election. You guys need to stop. You guys need to stop making yourself crazy. We couldn't fix it when the orange man got in the first time, and that was rigged. I want you guys to pray and tell God, thy will be done. But you stop worrying. You're not going to be able to prevent anything at this stage of the game. And you all seem to think that it's the orange man. It's not. I'm trying to tell you guys, it's so much bigger than you. We just had a huge blackout. You know what the huge blackout is? Fucking with your mind. So you all don't act okay. The best thing that you all can do is to not be fearful. The next best thing that you all can do is talk to your highest authority and surrender all. I wish I can sing because I'd sing that song, Surrender All. None of you all can prevent anything that's about to go down. All you can do is ask God that you be protected, that the American people be protected. But instead, you're really showing that you don't trust God. If you lose your job, you lose your job. You can't prevent that. If you're on your list somewhere to lose your job, but like my client that was like, we're restructuring, they even gave them a date to restructure. They even gave them a date. And when she called me, she said, at first I was worried, but all of a sudden I was like, I'm not going to worry. I said, right, you're not going to worry because you're just going to look for another job. And then she got scared. And she was like, do you think I'm going to lose my job? I said, what does it matter? Your job gave you a warning. With that warning, there's going to be massive layoffs. Restructuring means y'all cannot stay. They did tell them they're cutting from the top. If they're cutting from the top, the salaries are big and they can't afford the salaries of the top people. I'm like, no, you might be safe, but why chance it? All you have to do is look for another job. If you look for another job and something comes up, more money, da 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 da, then you know it's God. If nothing comes up and you have to look at this restructuring and you don't get chosen, there is God. If you do get chosen, there is God. So we all have to figure out that having anxiety over the election is the wrong disposition. Surrender all. Pray. Pray for yourself first, then pray for the American people. And beyond that, vote. Let the chips fall where they may. Just stop the worry. Anne Marie goes, you got a point about men liking men. I know I do. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, the rain is here. Oh, thank God for the rain. I love the rain. Or maybe we're a bit airheaded, both of us, me and Tracy, looking at flowers and the men. We aren't concentrating. Nope. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, sweetie. Maybe some little spirits pushing us over. All right. New comments. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Amen. Thank you. Oh, you guys got the message? Yes. Amen. Yes. Yes. I will tell you to practice eating out of cans. There's going to be martial law. First, okay, listen to me. And I'm not trying to scare you. First, let's see if Biden does not accept the election. Is it official yet? Is it official? Because I don't know what protocol is. We've never had this before. Have we? No. I know. Well, you think I'm right about the cans? You better learn to eat out of cans. Yes. Yeah. It's not going to be any electricity. I've been in practice. Remember, I'm always a step ahead of everyone else. Remember, I was doing Zoom before everybody else. Remember, I was working from home before everybody else. Remember, I left the country before everybody else. When I tell y'all to start learning to eat cold beans out of the can and enjoying it, I am not kidding. And don't worry about meat because you won't be able to cook it. We all gonna become vegetarians. Yep. Thank you, sweetie. And this is up. It is way down my back. This is it being up. All right. Oh, good morning, butterfly. Oh, I love that. Good morning, butterfly. All right. So there's a massive power outage that affected the airlines. United and American got affected this morning. So imagine how backed up they are, which gives me so much concern. Traveling is so daunting now. It never used to be, but then I never used to travel. It's so daunting. Whatever. Oh, yeah, I heard, Brie, it's not only the airlines. Lord, I'm at work. Fix it. Are you having some issues at work? It's not cool. Let me read an article that was posted. Traveling is a mess, so unpredictable. Mm. I was supposed to be traveling yesterday to see Tony, but I'm telling you, I listened to God, and I was supposed to be traveling yesterday to see her. And for at least a month, I've been just not okay with picking the dates. Just not okay. Just really trying to figure out what it is I want to do, how I want to do it. It's just so it got so overwhelming on picking the date that I said, I'm not going. I can't make it for her birthday. It's not going to happen. So I switched the date. So I was going to make it travel on the 18th to arrive on the 19th. So I still could have been stuck somewhere today. Maybe, probably, because I don't know when this outage happened. But you see how you have to listen to God. Like, of course, I was feeling anxious about traveling, not about getting to Tony, about traveling. I was a little disappointed. And I spoke to God and I was like, why can't I be there on her birthday? I don't understand. Why am I having so much anxiety? What do you want me to do? I always talk to God. What do you want me to do? And then I finally heard the memo through Spirit, and Spirit was like, do not travel. Now, I also know that means at some point I would have made it, my luggage would not have. Do you see what I mean? Like, you see how funny God is? So, and then look, I didn't know. This is why I ask you all when you're doing your psychic readings with me, you guys want to do the readings with me. I'm like, there's a man coming and you're going to wind up pregnant. And you guys go, I'm not having sex. And I'm like, Spirit sees you having sex in the future. So try not to control the reading, spirits, God. When I tell you they see you getting pregnant, they see you getting pregnant. Now, you say you're not having sex, spirit tells me you're having sex or you will be having sex. I'm not in the bed with you. I can only tell you spirit is. Dead ass in the bed with you, dead ass looking at you, and then coming back to me and going, she's having sex. And I just put the baby in her. I'm like, you did? Yes. She'll be calling me back soon? Yes. All right, spirit. All right. They call me back always. And then they go, you said it. What did I say, sweetie? You said I would be pregnant. And I'm 3 months pregnant from 6 months ago. So you got to learn to trust spirit. I wanted to be where I wanted to be, but spirit kept giving me these ain'ts. Spirit was like, well, try as you might want to be home on the 19th. And I was like, spirit is my sister, my sissy pool. I gotta. And spirit was like, now you know your sissy pool. I called my son and his wife. And I was like, I'm trying to get there for Tony's birthday, but seems like things are acting a little wonky for me to get there. Both my son's wife and my son said, now you know Tony doesn't know the difference. Whenever you arrive, you're going to be like, happy birthday. She's going to be, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. I was like, you're all right. So then I got validation from somebody else. So when y'all call me, it's validation. I got validation from my son and his wife that was like, you are stressing over the wrong things. And I said, you're right. And so I didn't book the ticket. So when I tell you guys not to worry about your job, A. Marie, don't. Don't. You're either going to be there or you're not going to be there. You're either going to be alive or not alive. And whatever happens, it's God's design. Trust God. Oh, I think the mass IT is a precursor to the election. It's to make people crazy. And y'all are falling for it. Don't fall for it. It's a designed craziness. It's designed to take your anxiety, which most of us are already having problems. But then we take this IT outage, right? Because everything's electrical, right? We're energy, right? So why wouldn't you feel this outage? That's when your psychic pings pick in. But instead of going, something's up and I won't participate in this mental damage of me, we go, which is what they want from you because the election's coming up. So when they throw smoke and mirrors at you, you won't notice it because you just made yourself crazy. Only a few are going to survive. Stay with me. I only got 40,000 people. I don't have 1,000,000 followers. Stay with me. Calm down. Get ready to eat out of cans. Get your waters. Find space in your closet to stack up some waters. Prepare. Do not worry about your job. If there's going to be mass hysteria, nobody's working. You didn't think about that, right? If there's going to be mass hysteria or a country lockdown, ain't nobody working. So the most that you can do is be like a fucking monk. And when the chaos comes, pray to keep your mind sane. I'm teaching you, so I need you to like figure it out. Every time something goes wrong, I don't panic. I look at the news feed and I go, not participating. I'll read it. I just don't read it in the moment. When January 6th happened, everybody was calling me. Tracy, I said I wasn't going to watch it. Tracy, turn it on. It's real. There's a coup. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta look at this now. So I looked at it, and I looked at it at the point where the woman got shot. Remember that crazy white woman? I was turned on the TV at that point. And I still didn't care. I looked at it with least amount of emotion. The audacity of a coup. The audacity. If this is what America is, then let America be. The audacity that a coup could happen while the president is dancing somewhere to music. YMCA. And you want me to get upset because of a coup that's happening when not a police chief? Hear what I'm saying? Not a police chief was there from any of the 3 states, and you want me to respond? I was like this. No one got shot. No police came with mass terrorist gear, helmets, sticks, protective plastic gear, and you want me to be upset? Not happening. Not happening. But if there's a protest over Rodney King and they're all black, they got police gear in? Are you kidding me? And you want me to have a visceral response to a coup over the country? This is what I was doing. YMCA. I was dancing too. YMCA. So I'm not getting upset over no power outage. God already told me don't travel. So if you want the anxiety to rule your life, do it. That's not why you're tuning into this channel, for you to continue the old ways. Shit is going to change. You stay still because you need your faculties. Because when you look to the left, somebody's going to die. When you look to the right, somebody's going to go crazy. It will not be me. I'm going to be like, time to go to my sanctuary until America gets its shit together. This is the beginning of restructuring our brain cells. Yeah, I'm not getting upset. Say that again. Say it. I'm not sure what they said, sweetie. This stuff just be popping off my head. I don't watch January 6th. Didn't I say I needed Kenneth? Didn't I say you need to buy a hoopty that does not rely on tech like new cars? You just said that. Didn't you say that Wednesday? You didn't say it on the feed, I don't think, but you just said, Kenneth just said his next car is going to be a hoopty. I don't know what kind of electrical cars these people got around here. Betsy don't work on electricity. I got to use my feet with Betsy. Kenneth, I'm. It's going to be that way. There's going to be a time frame where nobody can pay rent. That's how fucked up shit are gonna be. Don't worry, you're not gonna pay rent. You're not gonna pay a fucking car note. The world is gonna reset. And if it resets, it's gonna be because of the government. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hi, eccentric. All right. I wouldn't buy an electric car right now. Nope. Be still, and I know that I am God. Bingo. Bingo. That's really good, incognito. So that's what I'm thinking, Des. Des, my birthday was awesome. Thank you. Aw, good for you, sweetie. Janet. All right. Let's all wish Sissy happy birthday. Oh, wait. Let me just do this. Tanya Brown. Oh, wait. Let me do it this way. I love her so much. Oh, I want to say happy birthday to you, Tanya, Tanya, Tanya Brown. Happy birthday to you, you. Happy birthday to you, Tanya Brown, Tanya Brown, Tanya Brown. Happy birthday to you, you. Now close your eyes and make a wish. Think about it and blow out the candles. Close your eyes and make a wish. Think about it and blow out the candles. Close your eyes and make a wish. Think about it and blow out the candles. Close your eyes and make a wish. One, two, one, two, three. Happy birthday, Tony. Woo! Love you, babe. Don't get your landline back. There's nobody you'll be able to call. Who are you going to call? The government? We just ain't going to have no phones for a while. Don't worry about it. Don't drive yourself crazy. Happy birthday, Tony. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Uh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my sweetness. Hi, Blackest Rarest Gem. How are you? I can't wait to go see her. Jesus Christ. I can't wait. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, I would get out of a Tesla for sure. Well, I mean, if you have a landline, that's fine. But Bree said she was getting one. Don't get one. Because I don't know about you guys, but landlines are now hooked up to Wi Fi. So landlines are not what they claim them to be. Did you guys know that? Doing better. Oh, wait. Wait. Are you doing better? Oh my God, I have not seen you. How are you doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, how are you doing? There's been a lot of what you're going through. Since you told me, so many people, including myself, there's been a lot of that in just this short period of time. I'm so glad you're doing better. It takes a lot. It takes a lot for recovery, and I know that. And there's no rush. There's no rush. It's a lot. I am right about the landlines, huh? I hope to, Lottie. I mean, she is just so precious. Just can't wait to see her. When I tell you that she has probably saved my life, I'm not kidding. Just her showing up in California has given me so much joy. So much joy. I feel so blessed to have her in my life. That's why I fight so hard for her, because I feel so blessed to have her. Whew, I really do. Yeah. All right. Happy birthday, Tony. I'm so ready for my hair oil so I can start my lock journey. It should have been there yesterday, Destiny. Should have been there by yesterday. I sent it 3 days. Hold on, guys. Close your eyes and make a wish. Think about it and blow out the candles. Close your eyes. Let's see. All right, hold on. Because I never. Hold on, guys. Oh, here it is. Oh, I don't know your zip code. Hold on, Destiny. It was delivered, Destiny, on July 18th at your mailbox. Let me know. Where are you? I'm going through a bad divorce. And I want it to be over with because it's draining me so bad that this man is trying to take everything from me. I am so sorry, Pamela. You must have married a jackass. Is he not working? Okay, I'll check today. Okay, all right. I'll send it to you though. Um, hopefully I have your no. All right. I just sent you the link. I didn't check yesterday, so it's probably in my mailbox. It's there. Um, um, Pamela, if your husband is draining you, it's because he knows you better than you know you. He studied you and he studied your weakness and he knows exactly how to press your buttons. So power up, bitch. Don't let him drain you anymore. Go with the flow of things. The next time he contacts you and he's like, I want this, you have to be like, talk to my lawyer. One of my peeps that I know in my spiritual group is getting, you know, something very similar, but and I'm not saying you're not Pamela, because there's a difference. I'm talking about people in my spiritual group. They already know. Any conflict comes your way, I don't care if it is a divorce. Power up spiritually. So once she had to get over that this was something that she had to do, which means you better know who you're dealing with because he studied you. He mind fucked you the whole time you were together with him. So, how is that going to change when you're not together? Because he knows the method that has been working with you. You got strong enough to pull away. Now you got to get strong enough to handle him. And sometimes the best way to handle him is to not handle him. You got a lawyer? Give it to the lawyer. You get some rest. Hmm. Let the lawyer handle it. If something goes wrong, get a new lawyer. You just don't let him mind fuck you. Block him. Tell him any concerns, bring it to your lawyer. But just don't let him do this to you. The problem is that he knows you. He got you because he directed your energy. He trained you. Now you got to get untrained. You're not a dog. He's not going to keep your mind like mush. No. Call me, child, because we're not going through this. Oh, which reminds me, I got to call somebody else today. I got to text somebody else, see how things are going. I usually don't, by the way, I usually don't follow up with people. So don't any of you ever get concerned. Tracy, you never asked me, and I won't. And I won't. It is not going to be my job to follow up. I don't even care if you had a baby. I will not do it. I have talked to hundreds of you. All right, sweeties? You follow up with me. But if you want a reading with me, which is how I was getting there, and I started yelling at everyone, um, text me. Who said you had to go through this alone? What do you think I'm here for? Text me. Let me help you to power up because no ninja is going to take you down. You just got to learn how to redirect your energy. How were you before you got him? Weak? No, you weren't. No, you weren't, Pamela. I already know. You got the most powerful name in history, Pamela. Wasn't there like the girl with the afro in the 70s? Wasn't her name Pam Grier? You got to power up like Pam Grier, child. Hmm. Hmm. She was a badass. Hmm. So today I was in the supermarket, and you guys know I don't have a problem with any man coming up to me. So I keep running into this same man. Whether I have a car or not, I keep running into the same man. And he comes up to me and he goes, something, something, do you remember my name? And I go, no, no. And then I look at him like this, no. And he's like, you don't remember my name? So he tells me his name. And I was like, okay, I'll try to remember. Try to remember, right? He's following me throughout the store. He's on the phone, though, talking to his auntie. And he's following me throughout the store. Eventually, he gets off the phone. And I said, I need to find meat for tonight, right? I'm off of beef. You guys are going to be really proud of me. I'm off of beef. I have beef like once a month. I'm doing so good. So I had McDonald's yesterday, so I couldn't have beef today. But I'm off of beef. So I couldn't have beef today. So I went, I'm trying to get off of meat altogether. So I went to get some chicken. And then I went to the cash register and he notices that the chicken I got was pretty pricey. And he goes, why did you get that? No, before we get there, he goes, do you cook? I don't answer that anymore. I don't answer no ninja as to whether or not I cook. I don't want you to know that I cook. I don't want to cook for you. I don't want you to eat up my food. I don't want you to bring your own food. And you know what? You're not going to bring your own food. You just want my black ass to cook for you. It's not going to happen. By the way, I'm not Caribbean. You're apt to complain about my cooking because you're used to Caribbean, the good stuff. I don't have that in me. I'm trying, right? The best. I'm trying, and I'll still never will I beat out any Caribbean. And the person could be 5 years old, and they will cook better than me. Facts, right? So he goes, "Do you cook?" And I go, "No." And he goes, "You don't cook?" And I go, "Never." And then I always switch it back on him. Always. I go, "Do you cook?" He goes, "No." And so I'm shocked now. And I said, "You're single and you don't cook?" I said, "You got a woman cooking for you." He goes, "No, I don't." I said, "Yes, you do. You don't cook. You don't know how to cook. You got a woman cooking for you." He then says, "My mother." Now he's in my age bracket. And trust me, these people never die. So when he said my mother, he meant living mother. So I said, "Your mother? You still got your mother cooking for you?" And he's shocked. He's shocked because these men don't get challenged out here. He goes, "Yeah." And I said, I would never cook for my son. Never. So he goes, "You wouldn't cook for your son?" Never. From my womb, I taught my son to be grown. The minute he popped out, he was on the trajectory of being grown ass. Why would I cook for a 35-year-old man? I don't know how old my son is. 36. He's 36. He'll be 36 this year. He is 35. Let me see something. Now you see why I don't even know his age. I mean, he's going to be really upset with me. Are you 35? Him and his wife are the same age because they're both going to think that I'm talking to both of them. I don't care. I says, no, I would never cook for my son. Never. I said, at this stage of the game, he should be calling me and he should be like, Mom, what do you want for dinner? I'm at the rice place with the kalaloo. What do you want, Ma? And I would be like, you at the rice place? Oh, I'll tell you what. Pick me up some kalaloo, some roti, some rice. I'm kidding. But I'm saying if he were here, that's the relationship we would have. We would not be having a relationship where I tell my grown ass son, come to mama's house. Mama cooked for you. No, I cooked for you when you were 7. I don't cook for you at 37. So I was telling him this, right? Not yelling, but I was like, no, I would never cook for my son. He was in shock. He's fucking my age. And you're in shock that you abuse your mother? Fuck out of here. I would never date you. Never. Because whatever expectations your mother has for wiping your ass, grown ass, cooking for you, listening to your problems, why are you single? You need to find a woman that you can cook for. And stop expecting women to do it for you. Fuck out of here. I've raised a grown ass son. I'm going to take on your mother's crap? No. It really has changed my life. It really has. I try not to eat meat. And if I do, it's mostly chicken. I drink a lot of bush tea. A lot. I want to package the bush tea for y'all because I drink a lot of bush tea. A lot. Oh, Tracy's a real thing, a real girl's girl, and just gold. Thank you. Tracy understood the men too, but us girls get confused. Well, I do. Lottie's so cute. If you like what I have to say, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel if you like what I have to say. I'm teaching you girls. Cook for no. If I were married right now, if I had a man in my life right now, I would be like, can you cook? And if you can't cook, we got to go out. That means I got to do dishes, make the drinks, have sex with you. I'm doing too much. It's too much. It's too much. I'm not doing it. Mm-mm. Something's got to give. So that means the sex got to go because that's a lot of work too. It's too much work. Oh my God. Thank you, A. Marie. Marie knows. Rhonda knows. It's too much work. Too much. Too much. All right, guys. Final topic. Kiki Jabbar. The insurance company is not paying out unless they do an investigation. And Kiki drove a Mercedes. Now Mercedes is involved. Mercedes says, give us back our car. We already got investigators. That husband is being investigated. And I know I want to know the results. I know what the psychic reading said, and the psychic reading said there was some foul play. And that thick thigh girl, 5777, whatever her name is, she's the one that gave the whole detail. Kiki clocked in the garage at 4 a.m. Kiki turned off the car. Everybody knows Kiki falls asleep wherever she goes. Was Kiki on drugs? Is that what you're implying? Thick thigh girl. What is her name? Did you guys know that she petitioned to her fans a GoFundMe to go to the funeral, and then she didn't go? Did you guys know that? The same one that had so much details about the time, and then the husband came out and he waved to her. Hey, Kiki. Hey. And then he noticed she didn't, have a reaction. So he went to the driver's side door, and when he opened it, he found her slumped over. And then he said, Kiki must be dead. Oh my God. Who do I call first? I want to see that call log. I want to see who he called first. Thick. Oh, here it is. Thick thigh girl 40. Thick girl 40. She always starts with let's tug. Let me see. Her whole name is Prosperity Thick Girl 40. Sounds like you like money any way you can, thick girl. She's really living off of Kiki. Every post is about Kiki. Did you know? Let's talk. That helped me get to see my friend before the Chance Is Gone marathon. That must have been the one where she asked her followers for money, got money, and didn't go. Did you guys know that? Vic had too many details and it didn't add up. It sounded like an affair to me. I was like, you got more details than the cops do. All right, sweetie, if you got a lawyer, hand it over to your lawyer and you get some sleep. So your adrenals are fried. Get some ashwagandha tea. Have you ever heard of ashwagandha? Some people like to take the pill. Take the pill if you want. I like the tea. Wait, I'm sure went over there and asked her, was she giving the kids the dollars since she didn't make the fruit? Oh, did you ask her that? Did you ask Miss Triflin Ho if she gave the money to the children? Freak out of here. Good for you, Miss Dugan. Good for you. I will call you when I get off. Take your time, sweetie. They kept too many details that did not add up. That's what I'm telling him now. Talk to my lawyer. Block him. You need some peace, sweetie. You seem to think you need to have conversations with him. He is training you. You are no longer being trained. Block him. You guys think I haven't been through this? I went through this and there was no such thing as blocking a Negro on a phone. I've been divorced. Let me tell you something. It got to the point where I refused to talk to my husband, ex-husband. Refuse. He would email me. I wouldn't respond. He would knock on my door. No, it got to the point where I would be like, Okay, because his dad was very responsible. That much I have to give him a lot of credit. He was amazingly responsible. So if he said he was going to be there at 6 o'clock, he was going to be there at 6 o'clock. 5:55. Get your coat on, babe. What we doing, Ma? You're going to stand outside for your daddy. It's 30 degrees outside, Ma. Get your fucking coat on. Are you wrapped up real good, baby? Got that hood on, got the scarf on, zipper up, got the inside zipper, got the outside buttons. You good? Got your gloves? Go outside. It's 6 o'clock. Boom. Close the door, and I'd wait. His dad will always show up in a minute or two. The boy would be outside. That's how much I didn't deal with him. That's how much you can't train me anymore. And you certainly can't train me through my children. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Best of luck, and you should get a reading with Tracy. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, let's get back to the juice. Thick girl said she offered to give the money back. My question is, why collect it if you weren't going? She said she missed the flight. Okay, bitch, were you flying the day of? Or were you supposed to fly the day before so that all you had to do was walk to the funeral? You liar. Miss Dugan says, I said, my fab CC didn't get her dollars. I don't know what CC's meant. I, I said, my fave CCs, I don't know what that means, didn't beg for dollars. Oh, you thought she was your favorite at one time. Scammer. Oh, you've been with him since you were 17. I'm 49 now. Aw. I was with my husband since I was 16. I left that Negro at 27. I was like, I can't spend the rest of my life this way. Because when you're 17, you know what I noticed? His characteristic at 17 was actually the same. I just didn't know it. He was very possessive. Um, Always needed to like mark me when we were in public. He was always grabbing me like this. If a guy looked at me, which I don't even notice the guys are looking at me, I'm like that to this day. He'd be like this, like letting them know that I'm taken. When I was younger, we had just gotten an apartment because remember, I had a bad childhood, so I couldn't stay in my mother's house once I turned 18. And so I got this apartment in Harlem. The rent was $250. If I knew what I know, I would have never left. If I knew what I know. But back in the day, you didn't want to stay in Harlem, right? And so at $250, this man had me paying all the rent, which was fine because it was supposed to be my apartment. But then he came to live with me and he said he would pay the electric bill. But he was tricking me. He's like, that's fair, right? I'll pay the electric bill and I'll pay the telephone, I think he paid. And I said, yeah, that's fair. And then one day I looked at the electric bill and the electric bill was $11. I don't even know what the telephone bill was, but it didn't add up to 250. So then I said to him, I said, so it looks like the bills are uneven. And I was young. I had no psychic to help me. I said, it looks like the bills are uneven. It looks like I am paying a big chunk of this bill in this household. And I was buying food and I was giving sex. Sex is very valuable. So I said to him, no more. I said, you got two options. You taught me that I can survive on my own. So I know I can survive. So you could leave or you could pay all the bills. The apartment was in my name. You had two options. You could leave or you could pay all the bills. I wasn't even 20 yet. I might have been 19 years old when I told him this. And you know what that Negro did? He paid all the bills. And you know what I did with my money? I went back to school. Yep. Now I'm not working. He's paying the bills. I'm not working. And I went back to school. Started out at Bronx Community College. Sure did. You don't get to take advantage of me. I don't even know. No one taught me this, by the way. If you don't believe in God and spirit, I did not have a mom or a sister that was trying to teach me. It was all spirit. Spirit said, don't pay shit. He ain't the one anyway. If he leaves, he leaves. And I trust his spirit. I sure did. There you have it. All right. Awesome. Good for you. I love your spirit. That's why I talk to you guys the way I talk to you today. I walk the walk. I'm not telling y'all to do something and I'm a fucking coward and I didn't, have this. No, I walk the walk. All right. He was being tricky with me. He was. But I caught it right away. You catch them young enough, they can't fuck you over. However, the personality that I met that thought he could make me pay was the same personality that ultimately cheated, right? So the nothing much really changed, and I had to recognize that this childhood sweetheart was my delusion, and I had to fix what I thought was love. Had to fix that, and I had to see whether or not it was really love, and it wasn't. And once I recognized that it really wasn't love, I was out, happy out. So get in your happy place, Pamela. You don't need him. You start showing him how happy you are, he gonna get more pissed. You don't need him, child. Fuck that and fuck the memories of 17. I hope you got some children out of it, right? I got my son out of a loving relationship. I'm not saying he wasn't loving. That kid was conceived under love. It was just after that. And once you show me you don't love me, I'm out. I'm not going to continue to love no trifling. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. I love myself too much. Hmm. Boy, cold water in the summertime. I hope y'all are drinking some cold water. Yes. Show him the happy Pamela. I love Lottie. Lottie be on it. All right. We're good, guys. Anything else you want to discuss? Yeah, yeah, right. Thick as thieves with Kiki's husband. Thick thigh is thick as thieves with Kiki's husband. She didn't show up for a reason. She didn't show up for a reason. I wonder if she didn't show up because people, after I said she's a possible cheater, I'm wondering if she didn't show up because people would have been watching her too hard. You know when two people are cheating, their eyes. Mm-hmm. Content creator. Why are y'all saying that? Am I saying something wrong? Should I call her a content creator? I feel the lying. And have y'all questioned? Let me see her account. Oh, let me go back to her account. Thick thigh girl, my ass. You know she came on my channel, right? She came on my channel the day I was talking about her because I was like, it sounds like an affair, but I wasn't really talking about her. I don't know her. That bitch came on my channel and she was like, what is this? And I was like, what is this? What is this? You know, she left, right? Because everybody was like, answer the question, thick thigh, answer the question. And she couldn't answer the question. Prosperity, thick thigh. Let me see her videos. Her last, oh, let me look at her lives. Yep, she stayed on some Kiki shit. Her last few videos is all about Kiki. One time she was on for 4 fucking hours. Was she on by herself or she bring people on? Then one of them, she goes, let's talk, pray for your girl because YouTube is petty. That bitch talking about me? Let's see. And she goes, now back to our regularly scheduled program. Who are you talking about? She did talk about me, by the way, because y'all challenged her. And y'all said, well, Tracy said, y'all went right over to her channel and told her. Oh, that's the best. Y'all are my black folks. She'd be on for 5 hours doing what? Her last one was for 5 hours. Her last live. Third shift is back. Did you miss me? We have a winner. We have a winner with Kiki's money. Y'all stayed on for 5 hours with this crazy girl? 5 hours. There's some mental health issues if y'all stay on with somebody for 5 hours. There's some mental health issue. I get upset when my channel stays on for 3 hours. We stayed on for 3 hours again. We are not, let me text these people. We are not staying on for 3 hours. I don't care. What we got to talk about for 3 hours, people? But you know what? I could do an hour and a half about nothing by myself every day. So I get it. But damn, 3 hours? But we be having fun though. We do. We really be having fun. That's what's, I don't know who Cece is. Who is Cece? Hi, Pamela Hampton. Good health. Miss AC, you graduated from Bronx Community College. What year? Oh my Lord. Miss AC, I don't know if I was the first one to be crowned, but I was crowned Bronx Community College Queen based upon a letter that I wrote. Oh, I love that. It's like a party day when we're on for 3 hours. I'm cutting that party short. We had fun. We get derailed. I know. We got so derailed. We wound up talking about horoscopes, dating. This it was all supposed to be about love. And then Kat came back and said, "Are we going to talk about Love Island on Friday?" I'm like, "No, we're going to talk about Love Island tonight, though. We got some updates." Oh, that's why y'all kept saying content creators. Oh my God. CC, content creator. Got it. Got it. That's right. Angela said on Wednesday, I took a break, took a shower, came back, and you all were still on. I know. I don't know what to tell you. I was so pissed. It goes by so fast. Oh my God. Kalea, y'all need to ask her. Prove to us you gave the money to Kiki's children. Y'all need to ask her. Or report her to YouTube. I don't know what YouTube can do about it, but I'd definitely report her to YouTube. All right, guys. All right. I love you all. Thank you for wishing Tony happy birthday. I love you all. Hi, Colton. That part. Oh, no. They're investigating. So the insurance will not pay. They're investigating, and the car that she drove was a Mercedes. And so Mercedes is investigating the car. So no one gets any money until this investigation is over. Because the bottom line is, if it's unaliving herself, then the insurance people will not pay. They will not pay. So they need to make sure that it's not about unaliving herself. But then also they have to, oh, hi, Tanya. They have to make sure that there was no foul play on the part of the husband and Prosperity Thick Thigh Girl. I said it, but allegedly, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, please subscribe, like, and share. I said it. I said it. Shoot. Thank God it's Intuition Friday. This is an opinionated show. It is not a psychic show. This is where we give our opinion on the week's event. We have to talk about the missing ear of the orange man. Now we got electrical issues today. Now we got Kiki and the insurance. What else am I missing, guys? What else happened this week? That's it. And a little bit of Love Island mixed up in there, okay? What? Yes, Prosperity wants folks to say, don't send a refund. She didn't have to ask. just say you sending it to the kids, right? But then now she has to prove it to me. Hey, cat. Oh, Lord have mercy. Is he still in the house, sweetie? Oh, you need your peace. He's still in the house. Mm-mm-mm. Get him out. Out. Oh, my God. Oh, Love Island. Yeah. Spirit made thick girl talk too much. Bingo. Kalea says, I asked her. She said she had already and said and wouldn't repeat what she had said. She did what already? That girl can't be trusted. That girl having an affair with somebody. Something isn't right in the buttermilk. So I'm gonna tell the investigators to investigate Prosperity Thick Thigh Girl too. Check the phone records, all right? Because the phone records you got here and the phone records that they could subpoena from the telephone companies are two different things. Do a thorough investigation, insurance people. Now, if those children don't get no money because of some foul play, it's wrong. It is wrong. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're going to find out that that husband got arrested. That's not a psychic reading. That's my opinion. But we're going to find out. And we're going to find out Thick Thigh Girl is all up in the mix. Somebody better check them phone records. She didn't go for a good reason because the husband probably was like, Tracy done called you out. If you come, everybody's going to be watching. Did you guys see the obituary and the statement that the husband made? I didn't like his statement. And somehow or another, they convinced one of the children to say something derogatory. It was weird. Her obituary was kind of weird. I mean, it was all purple and pretty, but the words inside was kind of weird. The husband said something stupid. I don't know if he was like, we argue all the time. You know, fuck you. I'm 13 feet under. Don't start telling my shit to the public to last forever in some damn obituary. I'll come out this grave and I'll drag your ass back with me. All right, I'm done. You didn't see the obituary? I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it and I'll play it tonight. They claim they did an autopsy and I don't know, but I did hear there was an autopsy done. But I don't know. I think she got buried a little too quickly, but that's just me. Something is messed up. Oh, you just graduated. Oh, I go to city. I went from Bronx Community to City College. I'm 40 plus. It was a lot of starting and stopping. Don't worry about it, sweetie. I love City College, by the way. Bronx Community was nice, but I actually lived on 130th and Convent. So when I applied, it's a application for all the CUNY schools, right? And they put me at Bronx Community when City College was right there. So I was a little disappointed. I had to go to Bronx Community because it was so far out my way. And I didn't even know that I should petition to go to City College. I thought City College was above me. And so I went 2 years to Bronx Community and then I just transferred to City College. It was easier. I'm proud of you for starting over. Look at you. I love City College. Look at you. I'm proud of you. All right, guys. I needed to see this. We love you, Tracy. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Kat. If I could find, it was one of the good people when Kiki passed away that was following the trajectory since her death. She pointed out the statement and read the statement from the obituary. So I'll find it. I'll find it and I'll get back to you. All right, everyone. Hopefully, I can do it tonight. I love you. Happy Friday. And when will I see you? I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Thank God it's Intuition Friday.
Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy